Alright, hell yeah. So what I'm trying to do is draw a circle from scratch and kind of understand the known points on a circle. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to draw a square box, and then we're going to kind of mark in, we'll do the center, and then we got a radius. This radius I'm going to say is 1, and so what I want to do is I want to go to the 0.75 mark. So hell yeah. So that's going to be right there and there. I'm just going to come in just a little bit. You know what I mean? Same thing over here. So halves 0.75, and I'm just going to come in a little bit. This is representing the 0.707, which is 1 divided by the square root 2. So if this is the radius, halfway 0.75, halfway 0.75, but we're going to be like 0.7. So that's what I'm doing right here. And yeah, I guess this is probably a tedious process. But it's just I want to know kind of where the points are. Now, what other points on a circle? Well, what if this is the radius, what if x is half? You know what I mean? Where does it come over here? And what we're going to have is, you know what I mean, 1 minus the cosine 30, which is 1 minus square root 3 divided by 2, which is 1 minus 0.866. So if I boost this up, I probably have a 0.34 to get up to 1, and then I have another 1 to get up there. So I got 0.134. And I'm just going to say this is pretty close to 1/6. 0.16 is 0.166, but we're a little bit less. So what I'm going to do is, if this is my radius of 1, I'm going to go half, and then I'm going to go in thirds. I think it's fairly easy to draw out thirds, and then I'm going to draw this line right there. And so let's come over here and do the same. Half, divvy this up into thirds, and then now we have that line. And if I just want to, you know what I mean, kind of visually do it the same. Now this is going to be 0.166. It's too much. So when I do go to x is equal to half, I'm not down here, I'm up a little bit higher. You know what I mean? I need to get to 0.866, not what's 1 minus a sixth. You know what I mean? That would be 1 minus 1/6. That would be 0.833. So what I have right here is I'm at 0.833. I need to get it to 0.866. So all I'm saying is you're just going to move that one up just a little bit. And so I'm going to get those halfway points, move them up just a little bit. And this, you know, this whole demo is just to show you this is the other halfway points. And we're just going to move those up. It's just kind of like, hey, do I know a few points on a line, and do I know why and where they would be located? You know what I mean? And then we have those. So now we're just money, and we can, I kind of like to use dashed lines, you know what I mean, to kind of give me that layout before I would darken it in. Just because sometimes it's easy, you know what I mean, and, you know what I mean, have a trajectory back and forth and then kind of smooth it over. However you do, there's a few ways you can kind of connect the dots more smooth than not smooth. Hell yeah. And we have our circle. And we're even going to take a protractor just to see, I don't know, it's always good to be like, hey, if that was the guesstimation, how did we do? So, booyah. Hell yeah. So we did fairly good. You know, our estimation, that was really good actually. So I'm actually impressed with that. Guess we're just a little bit off over here, but it all just started with a square that we thought we could draw fairly accurately. I think we did, and I think we did a pretty good job. So hell yeah. How to draw a circle. Now I'm never going to draw a circle this way, but I'm going to mentally visualize, you know, maybe where those points are. This whole demonstration was just like, do I know any points on a circle? And now we know a couple points on a circle. Booyah.